I'd like to dedicate this first flag to my parents, but specifically my mom. We're all guilty of this. We don't give them enough credit. I'm especially guilty for it. And we can all just tell them that, you know, we love them and we appreciate them. So this is to you, Mom. And this one is for you guys. This is my last year as a scout here at Forsberg, and you guys are my everything. I look forward to Wednesdays during the week. Can't wait for them, and especially I look forward to every month camping out with you guys. And it's been an honor and a privilege to go through the ranks with you guys, especially in Troop 66, and this is for you guys. Thank you.
When the troop went to the Burrowes Mansion last January in 2015, as we were leaving, my dad and I looked back at the mansion and said, there might be an Eagle Scout project there, because I was, you know, in the process of going from Life to Eagle, and I wanted to start working on my Eagle project. And I was looking around the town for ideas. So I did some more research on the Burrowes Mansion, found out about the history, the insane American history that happened right there. And I got in contact with the leadership at Burrowes Mansion, and we went on from there.
Where'd you get the scraper from?
Over there in the bucket. This is like one of the better ones, though. The one with the wooden handle will work too.
I first met with Mr. Montfort, who is the president of the Matawan Historical Society, at the mansion. And we went over the projects that could be done. I went over a couple of projects that I would like to do around the Burrowes Mansion. They gave me their input, and I put together a project proposal. They loved the project proposal. That included 4 small but very good projects around the Burrowes Mansion. Before the start of the project, when I put up my GoFundMe page, we had some very concerned emails and posts on my GoFundMe page, you know, concerned about the possibility of lead paint being present on all of the projects. I actually got a couple of emails saying that I might need a GoFreeMe account because I would be imprisoned for exposing these young kids to lead paint. So just to cover all my bases and to cover the Matawan Historical Society, I got the all projects professionally tested for lead-based paint. And fortunately, all projects were good except for the gatekeeper's house, which had small traces of concentrated lead around the entire structure. Lead abatement is insanely expensive, as I figured out. And we were good financially. We had been over $1,600 at that point. I only funded for $900, but I received $1,600 in donations. So financially, we were good. So we got in touch with local abatement companies, and we decided to go with someone who was right down the road from the Burrowes Mansion on Main Street. And it would come out to around $800 of work and labor.
This is for America, guys.
So this is the gatekeeper's house, and we are going to be painting historically accurate paints. This is going to be the same white, and it's going to be a Windsor green that goes around on top of the molding. On the top, we're going to be having a brick red. It's going to be painted right over the tin that's up there, and the chimney that would pipe out the smoke that would be on the inside, so that the gatesmen would stay warm in the winter. On the inside, we're just doing a matte gray on the inside, just because it's what had been colored when it was being used.
I got new insoles.
Over here, for the picket fence, did you order that midweek? We bought 2x2s, but since the fence is a 1x1, we had to shave this down just a little bit. They don't make 1x1s anymore. But we did get it pretty close to what the actual pickets look like. So here is a 36-inch picket. It's now a 1x1, and this is just a test piece, and we have the points on the top, which look pretty close to what's actually over there right now.
I know.
We're going to be using the 2x4s to fix this fence, this section of fence right from here to here. Pickets going all along inside. And just as you see David here doing, we're scraping off all the paint here so that we get down to the bare wood so that we can apply a fresh coat of paint on the 23rd. So how's that coming along, David?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. And we have Mark down there cleaning up the brush. So we clean this area so it looks all nice and clean. Patrick moves.
Dude, that means you can hold it. You have workload.
We're also going to be doing scraping and repainting the wrought iron railings that's in the front and the side of the house. We're just going to be scraping these off, applying a rusty red primer so that no rust gets through, and repainting it black so that it looks close to the original. Looks really good even without a fresh coat of paint on here.
Thank you very much, Andy.
No problem, Scotty.
And then it chucks the calculator, and it takes our perplexus, and it falls over. Jack goes.
You want to come up to the front of the house? I can show you the sign.
Okay.
And if time is allowed, we're going to clean up the garden beds, just make sure everything looks nice and clean. As you see in the front, we have Dave Smith from Paint Creations working on the front sign. We're going to give this a nice new fresh white coat on the top and everywhere. We got new toppers for the tops of the posts. And we're going to paint this all white. And we're going to go inside lettering with gold paint so that it looks like just what it looks like before we start.
I just hit the top of the
And over here is the second part of the wrought iron railings. These ones are a little bit more, need a lot more work than the back ones, but once we start working on this and get some rusty red primer on it, we should be good. So all this rust doesn't seep through anymore.
The first objective was to get the word out about the Burrowes Mansion and how this great history is right in the middle of Matawan, and not many people know about it. So by creating a public crowdfunding campaign, by posting on Facebook, by getting the word out to local companies and businesses, I really feel that I spread the knowledge of the great history that's right here in Matawan.
We got here this morning. Mr. Al Savlan was out here trying to open the deadbolt, and he was out here probably for a good half hour trying to finesse his way into the mansion. It just wouldn't pop. So we actually had a, with their permission, actually, they came up with the idea. They broke into a window on the back side of the mansion and climbed through and opened up the back door for us so we could have water and electricity. But other than that, everything's going great.